Hey everybody, it's Miriam here, your Florida Home Diva, following up with you guys on my continued journey. Just a little bit over a year of being a licensed realtor, and I haven't been able to touch base lately because I've been pretty busy. So I'm sure a lot of you have been, and probably feeling similar struggles of having buyers but not having enough inventory or houses or multiple offers being put on one property, and starting the search. But I just wanted to say the last few months I'm actually walking, so I'm doing, multitasking today. But I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been up to the last few months. So I think the last video was pretty much going over my first year, maybe some things that new agents can expect, or maybe help you prepare. Obviously it's different times right now with everything that's going on, but with the mortgage rates being historically low, there are a lot of people who are, making the decision about going and buying, purchasing either their first home or upgrading to their second home. So those of you who have been in the profession for a little bit now, I'm here in Florida, but from what I'm seeing in stats, this is sort of a trend in a lot of other places here in the US, low inventory. So there are some people that during the COVID-19 they decided to put off their plans to either buy and to sell. And with that being said, there's some for sale by owners, they decide to go out on their own, for a multitude of reasons. And those of you who've been in the industry for a little bit or have recently experienced FSBOs, you kind of know how that can go one way or the other for them. But with that being said, the last few months I've been extremely busy. I don't know about you other guys who are doing this full time. I've been pretty busy, and I've had several homes under contract. I will say on the lender side, things started getting a little bit wily again just a few weeks ago. So, that's caused a lot of stress. But with that being said, I just closed a couple. One of them happened to be my own. So in the midst of all of this going on, I was packing and trying to move, and as well as being my own agent, so that was a little bit stressful, but I did do new construction. So what brings me, some thoughts I wanted to share with you guys today. So after being just slammed, I had probably about, 7 or 8 deals in my pipeline, for business reasons and for what my long-term business goals are. I decided to change brokerages. So I'll get back into that another time, why I chose that and what I'm getting out of this new brokerage. So it has a lot more to do with what my long-term goals are. But aside of that, so I changed brokerages. So one of the things that I realized was I have, like I said, I think it was currently I had 4 that were due to close within, 6 weeks of each other. So it's been crazy. But I noticed that now things have slowed down a little bit. And one of the things that I noticed is like, oh my God, I've been so busy taking care of everything that I had going on and the things that currently had to close that I really didn't have any time to prospect and really, continue to nurture the leads that I had. So that was something I was like, wow, you got to really be able to manage your time, of course, and also really have some kind of plan in place. So I decided to go ahead out of my commission that I've earned is to reinvest it back in myself, my business. So I have decided to upgrade my CRM platform, and now I'm doing IDX with them. I'm paying for it myself. There's a lot of companies, well, I won't say if there's a lot, but there are a few companies. There's a lot of companies out there. I'm sure you see them coming across Facebook and Instagram. But this particular one sleepless night, I did some research on them and sort of read some of the feedback that they were getting from current agents. And so I decided to check them out. I signed up for it. So I'm in the process of using their platform. So far, so good. I've only been live, I think, for 2 weeks. I probably have gotten 30 leads that I'm working on. I'm seeing a lot more traffic come through my website, even on my Facebook page. So that's really helping me on the back end, and it's a very easy platform. Again, I will give them kudos here in a couple months when my 3-month commitment to them, and see how it works out. So I don't want to overspeak and, you know, things not turn out that great. So before I give a recommendation to any of you. So anyway, so that's kind of where I am with that. I just wanted to say again, one of the things that I found now that I'm in it and I'm engaged, it's really hard to try to do all of it yourself. So a few things something for you to think about as you get into this is, number one, you really have to learn how to manage your time, really have a, whether it's your marketing plan, sort of your business plan in place, and don't be scared to reinvest in your business, because I know it's scary, and I know some of you are going to, you know, take the path of going with a, hold on, I'm in a new construction site here. I'll do another video about that because I do have some exciting things planned. But don't be afraid to reinvest in yourself. I hear a lot of agents say that, well, you know, that program's really expensive. You know, I really can't afford it. I'm telling you, that's one of the things you have to reinvest in yourself. Because, for example, this program, I've committed to spending about $3,500. So averaging out to about a little bit over $1,000 a month. And the way I look at it, in one closing, I'll more than pay for that, right? So, and these are leads that you keep forever. So yes, we all know, if you've been in this for a little bit, it is a numbers game. You know, you can make contact, you can have 100 leads. Out of those 100 leads, maybe 20 of them, you know, you can convert. And out of that 20, you might get 1, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Yes, we know that. So, but it's really important, because these leads, like I said, if someone's not ready to buy now, they might be ready to buy 6 months from now. So just have to think about that. These are leads that you can nurture, that may not be ready now, but they may be, you know, they may be ready later. So I think you'll get a really good return on your investment if you reinvest in yourself. So again, number one is really, you know, having a strategic marketing plan, you know, business plan. Number two, reinvest in yourself. And last but not least, take some time for yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Step back sometimes. I literally, after all this was going on, I was so stressed out. I mean, it's a lot. Anybody who tells you that this is easy is lying, or they're not doing it full time. Is it rewarding? Absolutely. Can you make a living doing it? Absolutely. But you have to really be committed to it, stay on top of it, stay ahead of the curve, you know. But at the end of the day, I was speaking to my account manager for the platform that I'm using, and she's like, well, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but I don't work on the weekends. And I said, oh, well, that's nice. She goes, oh, I know, most of your agents. She says, but you know what? Sometimes you need to take care of yourself, step back. I said, you know, she's absolutely right. I have been going full speed, literally, this whole year. So moved into my new house. Things have slowed down a little bit. And now I'm stepping back. I'm actually working on one of my designations. You know, I'm just decluttering my emails. And I'm spending some time doing some things for myself, like getting back on track with my walking, because I love doing that. And I've been off track the last several weeks just because everything that's been going on. So that's all pretty much I have to say today. I'm getting back on track with touching base with all of you guys, and I've got this idea, this plan in my head that I've been sort of working to put together. So I'll get back with you on that. Okay. So if you like this video, please hit like, come back and visit me. You can check my to get some ideas, you can check out my webpage at www.florida-homediva.com, or you can check me out on Facebook, Miriam Kelly Sells FL Homes. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Have a awesome day.